technical point. There is no space. They say 5 kilometers from the Aravali will be the green wall. The entire stretch in Haryana is privatized. It's all agriculture. You cannot raise a green wall along the Aravali. You could only plant or rewide the Aravali portion.
Okay.
No space.
You're saying that is propaganda. So you're saying it's the government's propaganda here.
Instead of green wall, the minister is there, forest minister, has built a farmhouse there in the foothills of the Aravallis. I have mentioned. Yes, and I have mentioned. I have mentioned this in before Honorable Punjab and Haryana Court. I have sent that order copy to her. They have asked for a reply from the government. It's on the fact.
Okay, no, these are revelations that are coming up. No, these are revelations. Okay, you're saying it's, no, we'll follow it, sir. Right. Okay.
They asked for the High Court judge to inquire it. Now they asked the comments of the government. This is something very serious. Will they make a green corridor?
We will try and investigate it, but I just want to talk about the other aspect, because and Vaishali come in on this as well, and Colonel Oberoi, you can also come in. Why was it that the top court of the country ignored the Central Empowered Committee, which the court had only appointed, the report of the CEC? Because, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys are more in tune with these reports, but as per that report, in 2018, the CEC, which was constituted by the top court, says 25% of the Aravali range has been lost due to illegal mining since the last Rajasthan mining census, which was 1967-68, correct? The second thing is, of 128 hills of Alwar district in Rajasthan that was sampled from the total 2,269, it was observed that 31 hillocks have completely vanished. That's also correct. Now, as per the State of Haryana Aravali Citizens Report, Para 1, out of 7 Aravali districts in Haryana, the 2 districts, Charkhi Dadri and Bhiwani, where licensed mining can take place, has wiped out most of the 2-billion-year-old ecological heritage of India. Is that correct?
Yeah, most of
you are at the site.
See, mostly Charkhi Dadri, most of the areas in Charkhi Dadri, the hills have gone because of most not all, but most of them. So, to be very honest, there were very few hills there, but whatever was there has gone. So actually now we always say that the only 5 districts have hills.
Right. So the licensed miners are doing illegal mining over there. We were there, me and Colonel Oberoi were there, and we must have heard at least 15 blasts which were being done, and the mining is going on below the prescribed depth, Underground aquifers have burst open, the mining pits are filled up with water, they're using DG sets and suction pumps to pull out the water and go further down. And all of this has been submitted in CEC, the Centrally Empowered Committee you were talking about. We gave a representation.
But my question is, and I think it's a valid question, it's the top court of the country. Now, Colonel Oberoi, why is it that the top court of the country ignored its own CEC that it had put together, the report of its own CEC? They should have looked at the report and,
It ignored its own 2010 order. Yes. In 2010, the Apex Court had completely negated and directed that the FSI shall not take into consideration the 100-meter criteria.
Colonel Oberoi.
Been in the Supreme Court for last 30. I've been in the Supreme Court for last 33 years. I know the in and out of the working. Now, what has happened is that some honesty, facts, these have become illusory. So now what happens is, what is the picture that you can paint and get away with? So this is probably what is going on. But I'm telling you, from today onwards, or 2-3 days back onward, taken an oath that it will not be allowed to happen now onwards.
It will?
Not be allowed to happen now onwards. We have lots of ammunition, as I put it.
You have ammunition.
We have been on the ground.
Okay.
We have, all of us, been on the ground. We have.
You're talking like an army man. We have lots of ammunition.
Our team has 500 videos of Rajasthan, Haryana, and we have been on the site.
Like I said, you've been fighting the good fight for a very long time. Suddenly everyone's talking about Aravallis, and let's hope it's the moment, that it's come to fruition.
Mining is illegal, one hill goes. And if it becomes legal, what will happen?
In 1991, I joined as a young probationer in Faridabad. Right. And what she is saying was happening there. the silica sand, the best quality silica sand used to be mined there. Silica sand, you must appreciate, is the actual aquifer. So they used to pump out the water, dry it 5-6 foot, and then mine it. Then next day again pump out the water. So the hydrology of the entire district was destroyed, and it has not recovered till date.
So Mr. Bhupender Yadav should focus on the illegal when he says that no, we will check this and all those parameters and we have a proper enforcement will be done. It is.
But Jyoti, do you think that moment has come? You know, sometimes you need that one catalyst. Maybe this ruling of the top court of the country proves to be that one catalyst, because, you know, it's not just the media that has woken up. And I'm sorry, yes, we have just about woken up. You guys have been doing this for years now. But you can see it in social media, you can see it with the youth, you can see it with these organic protests that are taking place across Rajasthan, Haryana. Do you see that moment has come? Of reckoning, possibly.
Preeti. And I think it's government's bad luck that the timing of this order has coincided with a situation where we are seeing the worst possible pollution, and everybody is at the receiving end. It's not just the poor people. There's no class. Everybody is at the receiving end, and now people are waking up what we stand to lose if Aravali's go. We have been saying this for eons, that Aravali's are
Encapsulate for us. What is
Yes.
it that we stand to lose?
we stand to lose.
Like the whole ecology goes.
Yes, whole ecology. And I keep saying this, that, everybody, when we talk of any ecological or, any such disaster, we only measure the damage in terms of the impact it is going to have on humans. What about the massive biodiversity we stand to lose? Aravali's has over 400 recorded species of animals, almost 300 species of birds, 100 species of butterflies, and n number of reptiles and other insects. They all go, and if they go,
Right.
we must realize that our survival also depends on their survival.
I'm going to take just final comments from all of you, because it's something, at least, we have, as India, the India Today group, we've taken it over as a campaign, and we're going to hope we see it to fruition, which we will. That's our endeavor. But, Mr. Dhingra, would you want to come in? What do you hope to happen in the next? Do you think at least this order will be rolled back? There's enough pressure.
It has to be rolled back, because nothing is against the public opinion. Public opinion is against this order. And survival of the people is against,
Right.
because of this order, survival of the people has become a question mark. So order has to go back. And my slogan is save Aravali, save India.
Save Aravali, save India.
If you want to save India, you have to save.
Save
It must be
Aravali.
rolled back because there will be a mass exodus from here. People will be able to live here in Delhi, NCR. Even Haryana won't be an agricultural state if the Aravalis are gone. Neither will be Punjab, nor will be the base of Himachal. Himachal Pradesh is also going to get affected by this. There will be mass exodus from here. We read about river Saraswati drying up and Harappan culture. People cannot. They say it was climatic conditions or something like that. So this is what.
This is that. We've reached
looking
that same
at.
precipice of exactly the same
This is
thing.
what will happen. Yeah.
Sir, Mr. Siddharth.
For 15 years, since 2010, the Apex Court did not accept this 100-meter criteria. The present judgment records in para 31 that the government has submitted that the present criteria will include more areas than the earlier criteria of 3-degree slope by the FSI. Data that has emerged or leaked indicates that less than 1%, there are only 1,048 hills out of 1,19,000 hills spread over the entire 15 districts of Rajasthan, which are above 100 meters. The government instead must come out with the data. They must allow the FSI to release the data, direct their officers to release the data. The entire issue can be settled in 1 minute. Release the data, दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी हो जाएगा. Why? The entire order then is based on a false premise. Submissions which are deliberate are perjury. And if the submission is a wrong submission, then the review is mandatory.
Colonel O'Brien.
Overcome. Definitely, because this is that straw that broke the camel's back. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. Mind me, and I am getting calls from Gujarat. I am getting calls from Rajasthan. I am getting calls from Kerala. Can you beat it? that we are also, and they have made a song in Malayalam, which they have sent to me.
See, Colonel Saab, everybody.
Everybody in the country is agitated that tomorrow will be Western Ghats,
Yeah, they'll start
thereafter will
defining
be
everything.
Hasdio. There's going to be chaos in this country if we allow Aravali's to go. We are not allowing it.
We are not allowing
We
it.
are not allowing it. And today morning, I have sent a notice to the government of India and the geologists and everybody in this country. I want 76,000 square kilometer Aravali's biosphere to be declared as a UNESCO Global Heritage Site, and I will get it done by 2026. I'll change my name otherwise.
Change your name otherwise. It's okay. No, we're not going to, you don't have to change your name, but we're going to we'll get it done. And I think let's end with that. We won't allow it. And, let's stick with that. And I think usually the media is always told to take a very neutral and unbiased stand, and we can't help being biased. We are not going to allow it. We are going to stick by the side, the good side, which is here. But thank you, all of you for taking the time out and joining us this evening. We're going to slip into a quick break. When we return, because there's a fair amount of politics at the back of it, we're going to go and speak to some of the politicians. We've spoken to the environmentalists, the activists, those who are fighting the legal battle. Let's speak to the politicians after. All right, Jai Aravali.